الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولا تتمنوا ما فضل الله به بعضكم على بعض للرجال نصيب مما اكتسبوا وللنساء نصيب مما اكتسبن واسألوا الله من فضله إن الله كان بكل شيء عليما صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Nisa. We are going to inshallah complete the ruku today, ayah 32 and 33. So this is a very important and famous ayah of the Quran. The background of this ayah is that Salma radiallahu anha, she came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said that, Ya Rasulullah, men get double the share of women in inheritance. And what she intended by that was that maybe I could have been a man too, so I would have got more. She was not in a way of objection, saying in a way of objection, but she longed, she had this yearning that maybe I could be a man. Similarly, there was other women who came to the Prophet ﷺ and said that men are allowed to go and fight for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, do jihad. It's a very high amal, very high deed. So if we were men, we could have got that superiority too, that great reward too. Another woman came to the Prophet ﷺ and said that, Ya Rasulullah, men get double the share of inheritance than us, and our witness, our shahada is also half, that two women can give shahada in place of one man. So is that going to hold true on the day of judgment as well, that men's rewards will be more and our rewards will be half? So in response to that question, this ayah was revealed, and it says, وَلَا تَتَمَنَّوْا مَا فَضَّلَ اللَّهُ بِهِ بَعْضَكُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. Do not yearn or do not covet. Covet is something that you long for something, tamanna. You do not yearn for something in which Allah has made some of you superior upon others. So do not yearn for it. So the first part of this ayah would mean that there is things out of His mercy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decided for some people. And we gave this concept, I think, a couple of weeks back, that there's a few things that can be earned, and there's few things that are granted. Kasabi versus Wahabi. So those things that have been granted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for example, beauty. No matter how hard you try, you cannot achieve it. For example, your family background, right? No matter how hard you try, now you cannot change the kind of family that you were born in. For example, somebody is born in the family of rulers of Saudi Arabia maybe, right? Now they cannot change it for themselves, and we cannot change it for ourselves, that we become part of their family, right? So those kind of things are pre-decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, somebody is a man and somebody is a woman. So these are Wahhabi things. These are things that have been decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala out of His wisdom. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is prohibiting us here that do not yearn to change those things. Those things that have been pre-decided and you have no control over, do not try to change them. Do not keep on worrying about changing those things. By the wisdom, by the perfect ilm of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decided those things. لِلْرِجَالِ نَصِيبٌ مِمَّا اكْتَسَبُوا وَلِلنِّسَاءِ نَصِيبٌ مِمَّا اكْتَسَبْنَ. For men, it is what they have earned, and for women, it is what they have earned. So now this talks about the kasabi things, those things that can be earned. So if a man works hard and achieves something, be it a worldly thing or a thing of the hereafter, it is for them. They will get their full share. وَلِلنِّسَاءِ نَصِيبٌ مِمَّا اكْتَسَبْنَ. Whatever women will earn, it is their property, in terms of deen and in terms of dunya. So men cannot, in terms of things that are earned. So if women do more ibadat, they can become superior to men. If men do more ibadat, they can become superior. Or a man, if they do, just by virtue of being a male or a female, yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has divided the responsibilities, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given different roles in society, but in terms of earning and in terms of the reward in the hereafter, it is equal for both of them. Whatever they earn, they are going to get. Whatever men earn, they are going to get that, and whatever women earn, they are going to get that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to differentiate based on who's a man and who's a woman. The other hint in this ayah is that if you want to achieve something really, then worry about those things that are actually achievable, things that you can change, which is your piety, which is your taqwa, which is your station in the hereafter. Work hard for it and you'll get it. Similarly, in this world, there's things, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, the first part somebody could say that do not, if you don't have good things in life, do not work for them because this is all pre-decided. No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in the next part of the ayah that whatever you earn, it is for you. So in there is a hint that you should try in the halal and permissible way, and do not be a shameless person who would just sit at home and say that it's all pre-decided. Don't be that person. Earn it for yourself. Earn it for yourself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give it to you. وَاسْأَلُوا اللَّهَ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His fazl. For those things that are in your control and beyond your control, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His grace, for His fadl. So, here in ulama have explained that when you sit down or when you have this natural thinking that I should maybe have that something or that something, then make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your dua can change things for you. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The other thing is that ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not for things that you think are good. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His fazl. So don't ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make me a man, for example. Or don't ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make me part of a ruling family. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His grace, for His fazl. What is the meaning of this? Fazl can be different for different people. For example, somebody does not have any children, right? Now they should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for fadl. Whatever is the best in your knowledge, in your wisdom, grant me that. It may be that I ask you for children, keep on asking you for children, and then what happens? That children become a nuisance for me. They become a trouble for me and a trial for me in this world and a source of extreme unhappiness in this world. I may have been much better off without children. These children put me into that situation. Similarly, it is about beauty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if has decided for someone to be less beautiful for whatever the norms are of this world, they should think that what if I had gotten beauty and because of that beauty I would have fallen into the trap of shaitan and committed some evil thing, some corruption. Similarly, that can be thought about wealth. So ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His fazl, for His grace in whatever situation that may be. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for your fadl. Inna Allah kana bi kulli shay'in alima, and Allah is all aware of everything. Allah is all aware of everything. So whatever could have happened and whatever could not have happened, Allah is totally aware of it. So ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His grace and His grace which is in accordance to Him being Alim, all knowing. We'll do one more ayah and complete the ruku'. وَلِكُلٍّ جَعَلْنَا مَوَالِيَ مِمَّا تَرَكَ الْوَالِدَانِ وَالْأَقْرَبُونَ وَالَّذِينَ عَقَدَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ فَآتُوهُمْ نَصِيبَهُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ شَهِيدًا. For everyone we have made heirs in what the parents and the nearest of kin have left. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is returning to. So one thing that ulama have expressed is that in relation to what the subject has been going, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this ayah has shunned the passion of envy, that do not envy people, do not long for things. When you don't do it, if you think about it, 2 ayat back we read about Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la ta'kulu amwalakum bainakum bil batil, do not eat up each other's assets or each other's wealth with batil. That results from envy. If we stopped thinking about the great or the higher status that anyone else has, then we will not envy them. When we do not envy them, then there is no question of anybody stealing or anybody usurping anyone else or anybody capturing anyone else's wealth or using it by a false means. Similar goes with the life, the matter of life, that when we do not envy, then we will not take others' life unjustly or kill other people. And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that in inheritance as well, we have decided this affair, that we have made these affairs heirs, H-E-I-R-S, heirs in what the parents and the nearest of kin have left. So we have decided this matter. Now this next last part of the ayah, this ayah, وَالَّذِينَ عَقَدَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ فَآتُوهُمْ نَصِيبَهُم, that if you have made a pact with someone, then fulfill that pledge. That was in the earlier part of Islam. This commandment was changed by another commandment of the Quran, which said that the aqrabun, the people who are closer to you, their share has been pre-decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you have made a pledge with someone that I will give you such and such thing, or you upon my death you will get such and such thing, in this ayah it has been said that keep that pledge. But this was for the beginning part of Islam. Later on it was cancelled, and the heirs, the inheritors that are pre-decided, whatever is their share is decided. Inna Allah kana ala kulli shay'in shahida. Allah is witness over everything. Whatever you are doing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is recording it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is witness over everything, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to bring it before you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from being that person that his bad deeds are brought forth because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala being shaheed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wipe away our bad deeds and only keep the good ones. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Sallallahu ta'ala ala khayri khalqi Sayyidina wa lana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'alna min ahli al-Qur'an alladhi ahluka wa khassatuk. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul alim wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim.